Okay, hello, my friends. Welcome to yet another episode of Ouch, My Money. As you can tell, the title we are going to talk about today is right there in the bar. It says, what exactly is this thing we call money? This is the topic for the night. Do we have anybody watching with us? Not yet. Okay, so in that case, I'm just going to share this on my own Facebook so everybody can say, okay? Hang on. Okay, and we are done. All right, I think our first guest is ready. Let me call on the other girl, the only other girl of the show. Oh, I think she's ready. Rachel!
Yay, this is fun. Hello, I'm letting myself
This is a lively discussion. Who shall we call next, Rachel? You want to pick?
Okay. I shall jumble up the order and let's go with our Kampong Kid.
Kampong Kid was very stunned. He's like, how come I first?
Hey, what's going on?
I like it when there's more people on the screen. So then my face don't look so big. I'm very vain like that. Okay, who's next? Whoever that is, come in, please.
Hello.
Oh, it's Junho. That means we have one last
Hi.
person. One last person, but his name
Douglas,
starts
what are you doing? He was just holding his face.
Okay, I think that's him. Asa, hello, Effie.
Hi.
What do you mean? Just now, Junho, you said what Douglas is doing. What was he doing? How come I never say anything? His face smaller lah. You don't know meh? You see like that immediately become V-shaped liao. You don't need filter.
That's what the Japanese.
That's why you see all the girls in the photos, they always do like that one. You see immediately your face becomes smaller, or they put their hand here.
You see my eye roll?
Smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get straight into it. Sorry, what Douglas did you say?
They can just buy this Y-shaped device and just hold it all the time, and then
No, okay, this one is a bit off topic, but there's this tape that they stick here. Really, I'm not kidding. It's it's ridiculous. Okay, so in China, it started in China. So there are three things that is very ridiculous that a lot of Singaporean girls I know don't do. One is the tape. You stick here, from here to the back of the ears. So then your face becomes like that. You see? You see my face? Okay, it becomes like that. Okay? Okay, then the second thing that they do, which a lot of us don't do, is they have this silicone thing, like a putty, a Play-Doh, you put on your face.
hey, no.
Is it for the nose?
No, yeah, but it's for the face. It's a face Play-Doh. Then you shape your nose become higher. So you put here. It's a flesh colored.
So is you wear it? It's not you wear it.
It's not permanent.
But you wear it and walk out of the door.
Yes. So basically, you put this tape here. It's flesh colored and silicone, so people don't know, right? So you like that. Your face immediately become like that, right? Then you put your foundation over, so then people can see. Then you put the silicone here. No, it's not a prosthetic because not everybody can afford plastic surgery. Okay. Anyway, so hopefully by listening to Ouch My Money's broadcast, then you guys can learn more money tips and then save money can go for plastic surgery. So anyway, after that, the other thing, the Play-Doh is here. So make the bridge of the nose also sharper. Okay, then they will go out. Then the third thing and the latest one is they stuff things in their nose. So then their nose will, so their nose will become like that. You get what I mean? So they stuff, yeah. Okay, anyway, that's off topic. Totally off topic, but yes, this is the latest thing. And I was so stunned when the girl pulled out the tape on her nose. Like, what the hell was that? Okay, anyway. let's get straight into it. Okay.
Maybe if we do that, money conversations become more interesting.
Why?
Because
How?
no money.
So as I thought, I'll pull the thing out from my nose. That become more interesting. You all should go and see. It's very
side drama. It's a side drama, actually.
so as like after half an hour, I pull one side out. Then half an hour. So disgusting.
Yeah, it's so disgusting. Okay, anyway.
Okay. Yan Chuan, I will get to your question later about Afiq and his puffy face. Okay, anyway, if we have time at the end of the show. Okay, so what exactly is this thing we call money? Okay, besides buying us what we like and the experiences that we like, and of course we can go plastic surgery using money. Money is actually not what we think it is. Also, my dear finance friends here tell me lah. I don't know. To me, money is just notes and credit card and coins. So I have a very superficial understanding of money, but Afiq says money is not what we think it is. So what is money, Afiq?
Well, I mean, textbook answer is quite clear. Money is a medium of exchange. You use it to facilitate, buying stuff. It's basically it, isn't it?
Like a fake nose.
Yeah, but over time, it's changed. That the medium of exchange has, changed. Long ago, people used to exchange, barter trade and whatever. Like, here's a cow for 1,000 apples, whatever. And over time, it was, gold coins. Then it was like pieces of paper, where we are today. Then it was pieces of plastic, which is where we are today again. Then it goes into ones and zeros. Everything's digital. So, in its easiest form, money is just a medium of exchange, yo.
That's the textbook answer. Thank you, Afiq. Anybody else has anything to say? Because for me, that's quite true. I mean, money evolved because it was simply easier to bring money around than to bring like 1,000 cows or 1,000 sheep or 1,000 eggs or whatever that you're exchanging for. Can you imagine you walk down Orchard Road with 10,000 cows behind you? Then somebody else will meet with you.
You won't need 10,000 cows.
Okay,
You're gonna buy 10,000 cows.
Okay, let's just put 10 cows. Then after you meet the person from the other side of Orchard walking down with 10 sheep. So dung. Okay, sorry, the imagery was just too funny. So anyway, yeah, that's my understanding as well. Money is just easier to bring around than whatever physical objects it is.
Yeah, but then again, that is what it used to be. And when money was converted to at one point shells, at one point it was gold, and at some point it was salt, it was certain things that is of value. Then when money becomes a piece of paper and piece of whatever minted metals, what value it is value where it is value. And I remember when I was young, I actually asked my mom, hey, not enough money, we can go and print. Well, she said, cannot go and print, you what? You go and print, you gotta get catch by police, then you go and lock you up, because how can you just print money? The police can't catch you. He said, why not? When the government don't have enough money, they print some more also. He said, they cannot anyhow print one. Huh?
You're a very smart kid there. Wow.
That's why he is where he is today, Rachel.
I started planning when I was young. So anyway, then my mom said, you cannot, and the bank cannot anyhow print money, the government cannot anyhow print money. I said, how come? Then my mom told me, the money needs to be backed up by something. Well, actually, my mom is very smart. You need to be backed up by something. Backed by what? Backed by gold. Huh? Where's the gold? In the vault of the bank. What? There's so much gold? That's nail polish. Sorry.
It's still gold.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, and then my mom would say, that is why people have golden tooth and have this and then everything golden, golden toilet sink, golden toilet bowl. That's why people want all those things, because of gold, because it's backed up by gold. Anything that's backed up by gold has a value. Then I just say, okay, what if people just print? But then some people just print money. They say, cannot, must have gold. So it has to be backed up by something. So it has to be backed up by something of value that is stored somewhere, that in the case that somebody challenged the money value, you can just bring out the gold and say, there, I have it, here it is. Oh, who is this?
You stunned like banana.
Yeah, okay, everybody, this is what Chun Ho is very stunned on.
You suddenly pause for what? Hey, hello, Chuno, you're on live here, you
I
know.
just saw a message and say you look the same.
Don't be distracted.
We have-
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 9,000 viewers minus 3 zeros. You must please focus, okay?
So anyway, that's it. So whatever it is, money is a medium of exchange. It's supposed to represent some value. Okay, and that's what it is, and it has to be backed by a value. But
So
now
that
things
is-
have changed.
Now things have changed, so meaning that now it no longer has to be backed by something, or you are saying,
What do you think? Douglas, you know the
I don't
best.
know. Okay, maybe later we'll revisit that. But first we talk about the idea of money, right? What money exactly is, and then how it came about.
That's what it is.
It's an
How-
idea.
It is. That's what it is. And Denise just said it. Okay, the idea of money. Money is an idea. Money is just an idea. Okay, the money always exists.
Correct.
So I always. So I'm a dictionary person. I'm a dictionary person, and I always like to go to the root of stuff. So when I was in school, okay, when I studied, the most important thing that I needed to have for any subject is a dictionary for that subject. Okay, back then no internet, no wiki, so don't have stuff like that. So I have dictionary of economics, dictionary of physics, dictionary of math, so that I can go to the definition of the words. So if I were to go to the definition of the word money, then we go back to the root foundation of what money is. That money always exists. That money always exists. No, money didn't always exist. Money came into existence at some point in time in the history of humanity. So between the non-existence to the existence, something happened. So what is money? So money was created. So money was created as it was somebody's idea to do something. And what was that? So back to what Ankit and Shunho were sharing earlier is medium of exchange. Absolutely. Okay, so money was an idea, okay, to create the possibility of exchange. Okay, and you were talking about cows and sheep, right?
Yeah, to make it more convenient, right?
Yeah, so that was how it happened. Okay, this exchange that we call barter. Okay, and at some point in time, we cannot bring 1,000 cows, 2,000 sheep, 300 hen, chicken. Okay, and then the biggest challenge were not the animals. The biggest challenge were the rocks, because the animals walked, the rocks don't. Stacks of rocks didn't work. Okay, so somebody had a brilliant idea on how we could facilitate this exchange, okay, to make it easier for this exchange to happen. So money really is just an idea. Okay, money is just an idea, and I like to distinguish. So if money is an idea, then what is cash?
Cash is a form of money.
Is cash and money the
Cash
same?
is an idea made solid.
That's true. But it started with the IOU, right? Like I owe you 10 cows. Then that's how the paper money came. No, really? That was the story that I read. Like instead of bringing 10 rocks versus 10 cows or whatever it is, I will just write Denise Wong owes Douglas 10 rocks. Then Douglas owes Denise Wong 10 cows. Then that's how the paper came about.
That's
And
a
slowly
bad
became-
deal.
Maybe my rock inside got diamond leh, granite leh, huh?
Yeah, so
Maybe we
it's
can also get the viewers to type in the comments if they have any idea on if money is an idea itself, then what is cash?
Then what is cash?
yeah, it's cash and money. So we tend to use cash and money interchangeably. Okay, but is money and cash the same thing? Is money and cash the same thing? So money is an idea, right? So is cash also an idea?
Okay, so for the viewers out there, if you have no idea whether money and cash is the same thing, put a question mark.
So cash is the execution of the idea. So money is the idea on how we exchange. And exchange what? Exchange value. Okay, and value only exists when there's a consumer of that value. Okay, so value only exists when there is a consumer for the value. If I have chicken and I offer chicken to Afiq, and I know Afiq doesn't like chicken. Okay, and I know, so I've got lots and lots of chicken. Okay, all sorts of chicken, big chicken, fat chicken, skinny chicken, whatever. Okay, and I offer chicken to Afiq. Okay, is that valuable to Afiq?
No,
Afiq is valuable to you.
he prefers 10 cows.
So Afiq doesn't really care about chicken. Okay, so the value of chicken is high or low?
Low.
Low. Okay, because Afiq doesn't really care about chicken. But let's say Chunho has tons and tons and tons of cows. Cattle. Cows. I don't know where does beef come from, cows or ox. Okay, okay, anyway. So if Chunho has cattle, okay, and then he offers cattle to Afiq. So Afiq, you want to one?
Yeah, he
Valuable
won.
or not valuable? So Chunho's one cattle animal could be worth a lot more than my chicken. Okay, whatever chicken I have. Okay, so money was the idea to create exchange based on the consumption of value. Without consumption, okay, whatever we have has no value, and an exchange cannot occur when there isn't value. Okay, cash is the execution of the idea. Okay, and in the early days, okay, it existed in the form of seashells, and Chunho was saw things of value. It was then it created that, it facilitated the exchange of the idea, the execution of the idea. Okay, so cash, money, not the same. Okay, cash is the execution of the idea of money, which is the exchange of value, or how value can be exchanged.
Rachel very busy typing.
Yeah,
The
I can
long
hear.
sentence.
Yeah,
But
because
it's okay. It's okay.
there's something that's very deep, and I wanted to capture it all so that we can dissect it. Yeah. If Douglas can
Dissect
repeat
it.
that last sentence again, I know he cannot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all know you cannot know you put him on the spot.
Cash is the execution of the idea, and the exchange, the idea of money, which is about exchange, and exchange can only happen between things of value, and
Why you
value
add things
only
on?
exists when they are consumers.
Okay, maybe I repeat for Rachel. Cash is the
Okay, see whether
execution of money.
Yeah.
Cash is the execution of the idea of money, which is the exchange of value. Yes, that is the exact sentence that he said.
Yay.
Okay. And what is currency?
Wait, hang on. We have questions from the audience.
Yes.
Isn't that a collateral? Yuan Chuan, I don't know. You say collateral, meaning you're talking about the IOU that I'm talking about. You're talking about cash. You type in the comment later, KYC. Okay, and then KC says you can be rich by papers, value, but you can be cashless. It's true. But is cash not a form of money?
Is cash a form of money?
Is it?
In layman
cash-
terms,
Yeah,
In layman
I mean to
terms.
me lah, cash is a form of money. Credit card is a form of money.
But is cash and credit card the same?
No, it's not the same.
Cash and credit not the same. Okay, so let's talk about cash. So we need to establish cash does not equal money. Cash is execution of money. Okay, let's do that first. Then what's currency? Because we talk about these three, we use these three terms very frequently. We talk about money, we talk about cash. Okay, you can have money but no cash. What's currency?
Currency. Okay, no, I don't go lah. Chunho or Afiq go lah. I guess the answer for sure is those kind of currency is currency lor.
I would say
Rachel, go.
age before beauty. Chunho, go ahead.
What? Rachel?
Wow, we are throwing the ball to each other. Yeah, what happened?
So
Why
what's
like
currency?
that?
So what's
We are having
currency?
a lively discussion about who should go first.
Currency is a medium of exchange law. Currency is just a representation of the idea accepted within a specific group of people. Right or not? Like say, for example, let's look at the Sing dollar.
Region. Specific
Yeah,
region,
like you
is
take
it?
the Sing dollar, the actual cash version of Sing dollar. You go to the middle of Mongolia, for example. They look at it and say, this is absolutely worthless because I cannot use it. That's currency. Because you need to, and one of the definitions of currency is this term called fungible, which means you can transfer it into another form easily to an equal value. So which is where you have foreign exchange, right? Like you take your Sing dollar, go to Malaysia, you can change it for ringgit at an agreed upon value, and that means it's fungible. And so now you have a form of currency that's accepted within that specific region. That's currency.
Is that currency?
Hand.
Yay! What's up with this? What is that?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
And-
I lay person, so I ask what is fungible? Simi si fungible.
I literally just explained that fungible means you can exchange
I
it
went
into
to
something
Google,
that's equivalent.
Ah, learn to pronounce fungible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
sorry.
I
Sorry.
see.
I
Fungible
copy the whole thing.
of goods contracted for without it being specified. Oh, I see.
So that's-
So currencies are fungible. Okay, cool.
Wow, I learned a new word today.
Wait. Not all currency are fungible.
Correct.
Okay.
Some tribes use seashells.
yeah.
Not fun.
Oh.
So a
Not
currency is
fungible.
only defined as a currency if it is fungible.
No, but seashells are fungible. Seashells are also currency if there's demand for it, ma. As in, not
No, then
currency.
it becomes the commodity.
Like, yeah, because the product good.
Okay.
So I sell you a
Commodity,
seashell for 50
Commodity.
cents.
Walao, seashell got no value. I can go to the sea and just pick
No
someone. I got money
lah,
already.
you
What?
don't say this later the seashell expert come and pox you You know seashells got the rare type one, okay? Maybe deep in the sea, 3,000 miles below or something. I don't know, I'm not a seashell expert.
Okay, so go back to definition again. Go back to definition again. So if money is the idea, cash is the execution of the idea, currency is the quantitative measure of the idea. Okay, so cash is what we use to execute the idea of money. Currency gives us the ability to measure it, to give it a quantitative something
So
switch.
kind of put like a number on it lah,
Yeah.
instead of just being
Okay, and
cash.
yeah, and so you have your Sing dollar, you have your US dollar, you have your Malaysian ringgit and all that. Okay, which is how cash is quantified within each of the country's jurisdiction, okay, if that's the word to use. Okay, and then between countries, okay, they establish a way to measure this exchange, which then becomes foreign exchange.
I'm
Okay,
still
so
very
cur-
stuck on.
So currency is the measure of this thing called cash, which is the execution of this thing called money.
The idea of
Easy,
money.
right? Yeah. Okay, yes.
Let me go and process this for a while.
Today
So that was
conversation
basically-
is very deep, Yeah.
Is
What
it?
happens with Douglas lah?
Yeah. I'm
No,
listening to a professor. It's good.
Okay, you just think about it. At our most people, the most layman will understand currency as what? Currency is like Sing dollar, ringgit, US dollar, Japanese yen, the British pound, and da. But there's also another form of currency, which is a cryptocurrency.
Okay, Chunho
wait,
just
wait.
brought it another level.
Yeah, okay, cryptocurrency. We will go to cryptocurrency. Did we answer Yuan Chuan's question? Why do different countries need to have their own currency?
It's
Because they're
sovereign.
selfish.
No, they sell fish. You go and sell fish. Put seashell and sell fish. You want supermarket here? No, fish market. Seashell and sell shell. No, lah, whatever. No,
Shellfish, not shellfish. Hello.
sell.
I mean the
That means
waves. The waves are selfish ma.
Under the sea, is it?
Okay,
Oh my
the-
god.
you think deeper. There's a reason why different countries have their own currency. It's a very, very deep reason for it. They can unite, but there's a problem with that.
Then they lose control of the sheeple.
Hmm. I
What's
like
a
that.
sheeple? Shipper means
It's bad, walao.
I'm the guy who came out with Trivata, so sheeple, you know, sheep,
Shipper means
people.
people who are like sheep. Shipper.
This is live, so people who are really awful, those are shitple.
Shipper. I caught that.
Okay, never mind.
These kind of things I can catch.
So
Okay, wait. So answer Yuan Chan's question. We must answer our viewers' questions.
Yeah, Junho just did.
Okay,
Yes,
and
good.
I didn't,
Then
yeah.
I didn't understand.
Okay, between
Why you understand, right?
So Junho asked a question and Afiq answered it.
So then
We should-
they will lose control of
You
the
know,
sheep.
To let the shitple control the sheeple.
it's
Okay,
control.
YC, I hope that has
It's
answered your
control.
question. Yeah, I hope that has answered your question. If they
Yeah,
still haven't
it's
answered,
control.
please type in the comments below. Obviously, I didn't
Yeah.
understand. Okay, never mind.
okay, anyway,
But-
it's control, but all countries will call it sovereignty. The word they use nicely.
Nice word. That's the nice word.
Sovereignty. Okay, our currency is our sovereignty, but that is the way that they can control the boundary without physically controlling the boundary. Okay, so the moment you have a united currency, it's going to be a problem. I, as the ruler of this country, I can't control anything. I can't control in and out.
So it is sovereignty to maintain a level of control and flow of this idea called money. Because we cannot just let it flow everywhere, right? They just want everything flows out, there's no more money. we should
The country
actually,
become poor.
yeah. Okay, so we need to have this fundamental definition in place that money is an idea, cash is the
Execution.
and currency is the measure, so that we can have the next conversation, which is about
Cryptocurrency.
so if money, no, not yet.
Not
So
yet.
if we can talk about money as an idea and an idea as an object. Okay, so now we are able to objectify this thing called money. Okay, this idea called money, and everything has so money as an object, okay, has a price. So it has a price. It has a number tag to it. Okay, so if we because the thing is the idea is meaningless. The idea of money is meaningless if there is no exchange. Okay, so when an exchange occurs, so we can put a number to it using currency, and we call that price. Right? So let's talk about your cow, your chicken, whatever it is. We call that price. So if price is the value, the quantified number, okay, for that object, what is value? If value equals
You see all the crows flying over. Okay.
I just thought about
I'm
that.
just wondering who is watching this with us. You know, we have like 12 viewers, so help me out here, guys. Help me
Value
out
is
here.
subjective, isn't it?
Denise, you got to ask Wenkai, he will know. A value investor.
Wen Kai
will
is
know.
not here at the moment.
Oh, shucks.
Wen Kai is out.
then
Doing
what's he
some
doing
shady
commenting?
things.
What's he commenting? What's he doing commenting?
He
Okay.
commented earlier.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what?
Yeah,
So if there's price, then what is value?
Oh,
Is price and value the same thing?
oh no. The best
No.
person that said this is a quote. There's a quote for this. I think most people know this. Even Afiq will know this. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get.
Oh
Yeah, that
yeah.
But what does
There you
that
got it.
really mean? Okay, what does that really mean? Price is what you pay, value is what you get.
You would pay a million kilograms of gold for a drop of water when you are thirsty in the desert. Because that's the price you pay for the value you get. And value is very subjective in my honest opinion. To a
Yes, it
person, to Jeff Bezos, for example, right? He's got, billions upon billions upon billions. Give him another $100. What is that? But give a person who earns $100 an hour, or no, sorry, $100 a month. I know people who do that. give him $100. That's a whole month's worth of survival for him. So value is very much subjective.
Okay.
It's
So
just
if
like
you-
earlier.
So if you have the currency, if you have a currency that is $1, if you have currency, okay, a banknote, whatever, let's say Sing dollars. So you have a currency that is $1. So that's the price, right? That's the price of that object, $1.
Mm.
So what's the value of that? What's the value of that $1?
So
The
it's different
value of-
to different people. That $1 is a different. It has different value to different people.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It
Okay.
depends on what the object is,
correct.
how important the object is to the person.
Yes. So is that
But
what
it's,
Douglas
it's
was?
the $1 note. It's a $1 note. It's just a $1 note. So the price is $1, right? So what's the value? It's $1. Okay, if it stays in its current, if that currency stays in its cash form, that $1 is $1. That $1 note is $1 today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But as a
And
value,
so value equals, in that instance, value equals price. Okay, and then we need to talk about the time aspect of money. Okay, I think
no,
we talk-
wait. Before we go there, we go further. I think Yuan Chuan has given us one answer.
It's what,
The
yeah.
value, yeah, it is what $1 can get you.
Yeah, but in its form, if it's in the $1 form, the value is $1. If,
It is
if you
just $1.
$1.
Yes.
Okay, so you put that $1 under your pillow. Okay, so today the value of that $1, that price of the $1 today is $1. Right? $1 price is $1 value. 1 year down the road, let's don't talk longer. Okay, 1 year down the road, is the price the same? It's still $1,
No.
right? The price is the same. It's still $1. It is still $1 because it's still the $1 note. But is the value the same?
No, of course not.
No, because the value would have dropped due to what? Due to inflation. Okay, so today, if that $1 can buy you a bun or zapao, yeah, whatever lah. Okay, so that $1 price, you can get that $1 value of the tau sa pao. Okay, but 1 year down the road, okay, you still have
Half a
that
tau
one.
sa pao.
You might buy only half a tau sa pao
Or
because
mini tau sa pao.
What happened to your sea fish? Your
the
seafood.
fish.
What is
Not
this?
become a chef.
Okay, no, whatever lah. You want to your salmon, okay, your salmon, your whatever. Okay, so therefore, value, it depends what form your $1 stays in.
Mm.
Okay, so if money, cash, has a price, it has a value, then it must have the third component, which is the cost. Okay, so if you have $1 in its current state, okay, the value is $1. What's the cost? No cost because you have the $1. Because you already have the $1. Okay, but let's say you don't have that $1. If you don't have I don't have money. I have $0. I have $0, and then I go to Afiq, $1.
Hooray!
Give me $1. Give me $1. Okay, so Afiq gives me $1 for free. Is it?
Because I like you and your friends. So,
Wrong answer.
oh man, so we're not friends.
So
Damn,
generous
dude.
here.
I think you just got shocked.
Yeah. Pass. Oops.
Afiq tells me. So Afiq goes. So Afiq is supposed to go. No, okay, I'll give you $1, but you need to give me 10 cents back. Okay, you return me. Return the money back to me, but you need to give me an additional 10 cents. So the cost. So the cost of that $1. So I got no $0, right? So if I get $1, so now I have $1 from Afiq. but I need to pay him back how much? 10 cents. Okay, so
No,
the cost
110.
the cost is 10 cents, ma.
Yeah, you pay him. It sounded like, wow, he got a good deal. No, you got a good deal.
No, I need to pay him on top of when I return him the dollar, I need to pay him back 10 cents.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but at the point when I got the dollar from him means I need to minus the 10 cents already because I need to pay him back, which means that the value of that $1
Drop to 90 cents.
is actually I only got 90 cents because 10 cents belongs to Afiq. Okay, but let's say there's something. So we talk about investing, right? So let's say there's something that I want to invest in that can give me 50% returns. Or 30, okay, 30% returns.
30 is a lot already.
30% returns.
Yeah,
Okay, 30% returns. I have a dollar. If I keep that dollar as cash, okay, the value doesn't change. Okay, but if I convert that dollar into the investment, that means I exchange. Okay, I keep that dollar and get the investment. I buy that investment thing.
That appreciates over time, then the value of your $1 has appreciated over time.
Yeah. So if I know that I'm going to get 30 cents on that dollar, I have a dollar. I'll put the dollar down. Okay, when I sell that thing, okay, I get $1.30. Okay, so my return on investment, I've made a 30-cent profit on my $1. Okay, so price $1 stays $1 value, but if I exchange that for an investment, okay, the value goes up to $1.30. Makes sense? Okay, and then but the thing is, what if? So return on investment 30%. What if I don't have $1? I have $0, and then that investment opportunity comes up.
You print money.
If I put $1, I'll get 50 cents.
What you don't say what?
You know, print money one. Okay, so what can I do? So I go to Afiq. Do you know, would you offer me 5 cents? Okay, never mind. He won. He asked for 20 cents. Okay, so I go to Afiq. And ask him for $1. Okay, so that I can buy this investment that will give me 30 cents on top of the dollar. So I buy the investment. I at some point I get rid of it. I get 30 cents. I give Afiq the $1 back, and I pay him the 10 cents. So I pay him the 10 cents.
So you still earn 20 cents?
I still have 20 cents.
So you earn 20 cents from $0.
So I earn 20 cents from $0.
So this is where the credit card is about, is it?
So think about it.
Think about it. This is
think
what.
About it.
Think about it. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's why you need to have invested yesterday.
That's right. Because if not, your pillow, your price, that $1, your dollar under your pillow remains $1, but its value has dropped to 90 cents. And then tomorrow drop to 80 cents. After 1 week, no more value already.
Not so fast.
That's what they teach in school on time value of money.
And the people
what school you go to, Rachel?
Value of money, not that particular one.
No, there's a reason for that. The bank have that time value of money for a reason. The world economy has the time value of money for a reason. They want you to spend. That's it. Okay, never mind. Let's go back to the topic.
Okay, we can talk about this another day. If this is something that you guys are interested in for our viewers, how banks make money and make money in terms of profit and literally make money, let us know and then we'll talk about it. But that one is going to be a very deep one. Yeah, really. The banks literally
the thing is, people who understand this intimately, okay, how money works. So this is what I call how money works. And if people who understand the mechanics, okay, the mechanics of how this works are the people who know how to make money, okay, with no money. And that's where magic happens. Okay, when everybody else thinks, or believes that you need to have money to make money, and then there's a whole bunch of people who are making money with no money.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just start a cryptocurrency mining machine. That's it. Then the money is just coming out from you. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching.
You still have to
but
buy
now
the
you have man, now no more.
cryptocurrency machine.
already.
You still have to pay for electricity.
Yeah, you just convert the electricity into money. That's it. What? Ayyo.
But you
It's
still
so
get
ridiculous
profit.
that they want.
Not profitable. Singapore too expensive.
Oh yeah, you go some other. Okay, so we have talked about the different forms of money, the idea of money, and why you should have invested yesterday again, right? And how we can all possibly make money from $0, like what Douglas said earlier. We are now going to move on to something that we mentioned earlier just now. Okay, wait, Douglas, you done already?
Mostly
Okay.
This is the definition of the mechanics of money. This thing called money.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody, you can go and read our comments. Those comments posted by Ouch My Money is basically like a summary of whatever that Douglas is saying as we go along. Okay. Now we're going to talk about another form of money that was mentioned earlier. We are moving into the realm of digital. So we're going to talk about, just now we talked about cryptocurrency, right? So Chun Ho, are you going to take that up? What is cryptocurrency? Or it's technology as a form of currency, cryptocurrency.
Well, this is the part that's a little bit iffy now because cryptocurrency
Iffy.
came from not fake, iffy.
No, I said iffy. Yeah, I know. I was like iffy. Woo! One of my favorite words. Okay, go.
So it's like
Sorry.
no cryptocurrency. So like my mom said, I'm going to bring back my mom, not from the date, okay, but
Bad joke.
It's okay. It's his mom, so he can make that joke. If it's somebody else making that joke about his mom, cannot.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. So my mom says it has to be backed by something. Now, cryptocurrency is not backed by anything, and it is there available, and then it has a value, and people are just putting money into it and buying it as if it is backed by something, and it is strange. And at the moment, it's a little bit crazy, which means anybody can just mine cryptocurrency and then it just can exchange as if it's a form of money that just created from nowhere, and anybody has enough mining machine with electricity just can create, which means basically it's created out of electricity, and then suddenly it has a value that people are willing to pay money for. So it's no different from just printing money, which is what the US is doing anyway. So and we can talk about the US printing money anyway, and the big story there. So that's it. And cryptocurrency in a way is a lot of people that is started it first are making tons of money out of it. So
yeah, so these are the people who understand the mechanics of money.
Making money from nothing.
Yeah, so if you understand money as the idea, cash, which was the traditional form of the execution, and now cash can be replaced.
So basically, if I can get people to place value on whatever it is, whether it's cryptocurrency or whatever that I come up with next, if I can get people to place value on it and to think that it's valuable, then it becomes a form of currency. Is that right? That's why it's called
Not
cryptocurrency, right?
No, so then it creates, so what it does, okay, so if we use cash, right? Okay, put cryptocurrency aside for a little while. Let's just use the idea of money, cash, and currency. Okay, so then we talk about price, value, and cost, right? So if we understand that that money has a price, we can create value, okay, through an exchange. But there is a cost, and if we know how to play with this, what is value anyway? Okay, so that $1 through an execution of a trade, okay, that $1 becomes $1.30. That $1 can become $2. That $1 can become $10. That $1 can become $1,000. Okay, and that is understanding the mechanics of how value is created. Okay, but what's value anyway? Diamond. Okay, the value of diamonds, okay, is created because of scarcity and a marketing idea. Diamond on its own, okay, has no value. Okay, but someone had a clever idea on how to create value from diamonds, and cash got created. That $1 became $2, became $10, became more, and substitute diamonds with anything else.
I get what you mean.
If we
Yeah.
know how
Okay.
to execute. Yes,
Isn't,
please.
isn't that going back to the very elementary principle of demand versus supply?
Is it?
But
Is
actually,
it
no. But demand, okay, because diamond
So-
is not necessary for survival, ma. Correct, you know?
But you don't
I
need,
mean-
the demand is not necessary for survival also. what?
Yeah, correct. Because
Yeah.
then
So long as there's a demand for diamond at that price, there will be people selling it to you at that price.
So it's the fundamental mechanics of how all this occurs. Okay, we can go very deep. We can go very deep into demand, supply, and everything else in between. Can you increase value without increasing demand? Without having a demand supply conversation. So demand supply is one of the strategies to create value. Okay, but do you need demand and supply to create that value? Okay, so it goes very deep. So let's not go down that rabbit hole for now. Okay, so and the thing is and the basis for a lot of people is I must have that $1 in order to get the $2, $10 or whatever it is.
no
Okay,
need.
if you understand the mechanics of how this can work, you actually don't. Okay, so if I have $0, okay, and I figured out how to take 30 cents on $0. Okay, so if I have $1, I get 30 cents. Okay, my return on investment is 30%. Right, I get 30% on the 30 cents on the dollar is 30%. But if I have $0 and I get 20 cents, what's my return on investment? It's actually infinite. And if I have
correct. Percentage.
it's over zero. Anything over zero is actually infinite. And if I know how to get $1, okay, if I know how to get $1, will I know how to get $1,000? Will I know how to get X dollars?
Whatever dollars that you want.
Whatever dollars in order to get, so I don't get the 30 cents because I have to pay the cost. Okay, so I get 30 cents minus the cost. Okay, but whatever the amount is, okay, I'm actually getting infinite returns. So I've actually created money by not having money at all.
This is what investment is about.
No. Investment is a no. Don't get away with investment. Okay, don't go and borrow money. Just go and borrow money to invest. Okay, unless you know that investment is definitely more than the cost of the money you're borrowing. Okay, the return on the investment is going to be more than. Don't just go and I go to the bank and borrow money again and put money into the stock market. No, don't do that. That investment, I don't know whether you are doing a right investment.
Yeah. So the thing is, the caveat is the rate of return higher than the cost of money. The rate of return, okay, the return on investment higher than the cost of money. Okay, and so the net effect is positive. Okay, but what happens? Okay, with this credit idea, and it's a credit idea.
Yeah,
okay, what this credit idea is people take that no money, okay, pay that 10 cents, and then spend it on something that never comes back. And that's where it fails. Because now they have a 10 cent cost, okay, with nothing coming back.
Also, they lose 10 cents.
So they lose 10 cents.
because they spent it.
Actually, if you cannot even pay the 10 cents, Afiq will say, okay, you cannot pay me 10 cents. Okay, then you pay 10% on that 10 cents. And then 10% on the 10% on the 10 cents. And it
So
compounds.
it doesn't mean it fail. The banks win, or the
Yeah,
people
of
who
course.
lend some money.
Yeah, so
There's also there's a winner here.
that game can also be played.
Yeah. So remember, the return on investment must be higher than the cost of getting the money. Okay, which at the moment for some instrument is a little bit much of a challenge because the cost of mortgage, okay, no, sorry, the return of rent, the rental return actually is, at a lot of places is actually lower than the cost of mortgage.
Cost
So-
of the loan.
Yeah, so people will still want to throw money into the bank, just buy because it's for different reasons lah. They're looking for capital gain, but we don't know where the property prices are going to go. But then again, okay, never mind. This is a different topic.
Yeah, are we digressing?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
so-
talk about that sometime later also, about different forms
Yeah.
of investment
Yeah,
and
so those are the asset classes and the different asset classes, which then give the different return on investment. Okay, and the thing is, a lot of people don't look at the numbers that way.
Or they're not educated enough to
Look at the numbers that way.
Yeah. Like I in my line, I get plenty of people who say, "Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good," but when we actually run the numbers, it becomes a shitball.
Hmm.
shithole.
You're
Shithole.
talking,
You
you're
mean
talking about the investment, or you're talking
you're
about
talking about the shit investment, is it?
Shit investments.
Shit pile actually, but close enough.
I
Okay.
hope your clients are not listening to you.
They are. That's why they're making money, because they are listening to me.
No, what?
You're not listening to this call.
Oh. They are. That's why they are still my clients.
So listen to this. Out from money and don't be a shithole, okay? Or a person, shitson. Right. Okay. So are we? Okay, we've spoken. I think we have more or less covered what exactly is money and the different forms that it can take, as well as the difference between money, value, and cash and price. Right? Okay, good. Now
One more
it's
thing.
time.
One more thing.
Sorry.
One more thing.
Oh, famous last words. It's famous last words time anyway.
Okay,
So is
so
this the
the
famous
thing-
last words?
Okay, so it's my famous last words. Okay, it's not my famous last words, my last words. Yeah, so the conversation up until now about cash, money, cash, and currency is still on the assumption that this idea being executed remains as is. But we know that it's also changing because we are moving towards digital currency, okay, which is where cashless, where we start to become cashless. So we don't have the execution of money in the form of cash too much anymore. Okay, and it's going to become just numbers on a ledger somewhere. Okay, but the thing is, fundamentally, the mechanics doesn't change. The execution of the idea changes. And that is why it is so important to really go back to the principles, because when we understand the principles of the mechanics of money, that's where we learn the skill and we can develop the strategies to generate cash in whatever form it is. Okay, that's my
Famous last words for this episode.
famous last words for this episode.
Okay. Right. Then, Chunho, do you have any
Yo, me,
famous? Who else? Maybe Afiq one. You ready for your famous last words for this episode? No? If not, then we can do Afiq first.
Well, let them go first.
Afiq?
Last words.
Yeah, famous last words for this episode. I already know what's my famous last word.
Is it shipper?
That's right.
Shitten.
Yeah, shitson or shitpo, depending.
Yeah, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, no matter what we talk about, I think the key is that our viewers should have something applicable that they can take back and use. And so I would definitely say, if you are chasing money for money's sake, you'll never get it. But find ways to generate value, then get the money. Right? Whether it's from property where you rent it out, or whether you're building a business, or whether you're seeking value in other forms of investments, find out how you can make that money. And here's the more important part: what's the purpose of that money? I have people who just put it in the bank account, hooray, and then they die with $1 million, with them never spending it. You know what I mean? So money is fuel for something. Figure out what that something is. And if you don't know, talk to me. Don't be a shitbird. A shitbird?
Hey, don't steal my last line, eh?
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Okay, anyway, let me go then.
Chunho shitpo. I mean,
Yeah,
not Chunho shitpo. Chunho's the famous last words for this episode.
I talked about cryptocurrency and Douglas mentioned digital currency. I just want all the viewers here to recognize there's a difference between digital currency and cryptocurrency. Okay, whatever currency that is being used, it needs to be backed by a certain value. Digital currency is just a form of currency that is backed by value. Instead of it being cash, it's just on digital form. But cryptocurrency is a it's totally a different form. And cryptocurrency typically is not backed by value. It's just backed by, I don't know, scarcity or people wanting it or whatever it is. So you just need to be careful and distinguish the difference between digital currency and cryptocurrency. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Rachel's famous last words. You can type yourself.
Yeah. Rachel very busy. I feel like I'm secretary today. My goodness.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah. Maybe my role should be just typing it in and I'll keep quiet and then I will keep asking questions.
There's actually a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah. So my last words is I'm very fascinated by the idea of creating money with no money. So the concept that we were talking about earlier about understanding how the mechanics of money actually work is very fascinating to me. Yeah, at the end of the day. So the idea that we can actually, when we grab all this knowledge, we can actually apply it and then know how to create that impact in our own way. With creating money with no money, then that's a very interesting thing for me. Yeah, something to figure out and go a little bit deeper if the viewers are interested.
Yes. Okay. So it's so is that your famous last word? You can type your famous last words.
Forgot what I said.
My famous last words okay. So I learned a lot from today's session actually about the idea of money and of course the word fungible. So most importantly, don't be like where I was. Don't be part of people and listen to Ouch My Money's podcast. That's my famous last words. Don't be shipper. All right, I think we are more or less done for today. Our famous last words are all done. We will see you guys in 2 weeks' time. If you have anything basically anything that we spoke about today, if any of the topics interest you and you want us to talk a little bit more about it, just leave it in the comments below and then we will pick and we will, maybe do a show on it. All right, so see you guys in 2 weeks' time. Bye.